All right, so here I am for today. First time. Uh, been up for a while and got up early this morning, 5:30. Got my day started. Um, I had an errand to run before I needed to be home by 8. That's when we suspected that the contractors would be here, and that I had an appointment for AT&T to come install some new equipment. Uh, so shortly before 8, the new guy, I never have even gotten his name, which is my bad. I'll take that. I mean, even though his boss and his partner, I'll say, could have introduced me to him, but they didn't. But I could have asked. Um, he backed into the driveway. I'm going to say it was about 10 minutes to 8. Because I left the garage door open when I got home from my errand, and I was actually sitting out here. And he's the only one that showed. And he's not a fast worker. I guess none of them are, as I've said many times. So he piddled along for a while. And then I think it was right at noon, which is to be expected, that at noon you go to lunch. And it is now 3 o'clock and he never came back. 3 o'clock being the time when they normally are quitting for the day. So I've gotten roughly 4 hours, very little productivity, but 4 hours of work done today on the house. The deck itself is finished as far as I can tell. Looks good. The crawl space door, the frame around it and the door itself has been replaced, and it looks good, besides the fact that it's not painted. The frame around the garage door has been replaced, not painted, and it looks good. It's supposed to be capped with a metal cap so that that wood is not exposed like it was on the old one. Saves you from painting, and it saves you from corrosion or any of that kind of stuff. And the front porch is, I'll say half done, but it might not even be half done. That's where he was working today. Best I can tell, in 4 hours of him being here today, he got one hand railing installed. That's it. And it's one of those prefab kind of things, because it is going to be easier to maintain and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure how hard it was to actually put it together. But one hand railing took him 4 hours. They have driven them back and forth across my front yard, even though I told them I really preferred that to be kept to an absolute minimum. But they blocked the other way around the house with their trailer. So they couldn't drive into the backyard for all the work on the deck and their equipment and material trailer. Got driven through the yard. The number 2 guy, I'm going to assume his name is Joe, nondescript, drove his truck and trailer back and forth through the front yard. And yesterday told me that they were done with that. They'd be getting out of the backyard. I could once again cut my grass and not have to try to maneuver around them. And I was fine waiting. I'm okay not cutting the grass. Front yard, not so much. But the backyard, I'm okay not cutting the grass. So when Joe got in his truck yesterday and went to leave and pull the trailer around, the boss was here and blocked the end of the driveway. So Joe parked in the front yard. The one small area that I've asked him to not drive on any more than absolutely necessary, he parked. Now, I've only recently started to actually spend money with another company to make my grass greener. And that's what they did. And I've told them that Monday that company is coming to overseed and aerate my lawn. And they will not be able to drive on the yard at that point. That would be my line in the sand, so to speak. Oh no, we'll be done. We'll be done by then. We'll be done Thursday. It's 3:00 Thursday and they ain't nowhere near being done. Nowhere near being done. I've had to pull extra money out of my retirement account to pay for this because the cost has gone up as we've gone along. Now, I'm not paying extra for the extra time they take. To be clear, I'm paying for more material that they've had to get because of some issues we've run into. I'm very frustrated. The reason I kept delaying and putting off having this kind of stuff done is because I didn't know how to find a contractor you trust. And I had just enough assurance that I could relatively safely trust this guy. But here we are, more than a week later, for a job that, best I can figure, shouldn't take a week. They were supposed to start a week ago Tuesday. Today's Thursday. They actually never did get here Tuesday. They got here Wednesday. Nonetheless, they had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today to build a 10 by 12 deck. It's not a big deck. Very simple steps, no ornate aspect to it. Put a wood frame around a brick opening for a very simple hinged door. And here we are. I'm very frustrated. I texted the boss and said, "Y'all done here today?" He said, "The new guy left at noon, haven't seen him again." And I haven't heard back. Oh, wait a minute. No, haven't heard back. Frustrating. It's been one of those weeks, and I don't anticipate next week being any better or any different. Well, that's okay, I guess. I'm above ground and out of jail. That's what I'm going to keep reminding myself. I am above ground and out of jail. Now, if this shit keeps up, I might go to jail. But for the moment, I'm above ground and out of jail. I just cannot wrap my head around it. I almost feel like I should have seen this coming. I tried to be an optimist in this situation. I am genetically inclined towards negativity, pessimism. And so it's work for me sometimes to go into a situation with optimism. This circumstance seems to warrant my pessimism. But I got my Walmart trip done this morning. Vitamins, coffee, bottled water. I got home. Walt got up early. Imagine that. He normally sleeps late on days that he's getting a shower and shave. It's like he knows that I want to get it over with. But today he got up early. And I was still going to wait because just didn't feel like doing all that. While there was work guys here that were possibly going to be in and out of the living room and maybe on occasion need to use the bathroom. So I waited. And now I regret waiting. Because it's 10 after 3 and I've wasted my day sitting around waiting. I should have exercised already. It's okay. I kind of still not feeling like it, but I'll do something. Got my AT&T came. We are the first person in the neighborhood, first house in the neighborhood to have AT&T fiber optic installed. That goes back to the digging they did in my yard last month sometime. I don't remember when. That seems like so much longer ago than last month, but I guess it was last month. Everything installed. Internet speeds already much faster. These videos I'm doing here, 10 to 15, sometimes maybe 20 minutes, would take sometimes 3 or more hours to upload. And that's not going to keep working. I'm not going to keep doing that. So the upgrade was nice. Now, the upgrade is done, but for one thing. There is a separate crew apparently has to come in to bury the cable. So once again, I have AT&T cable just laying across my yard. My yard that needs its grass cut. Oh, no worries, dude. No worries, dude. You can just move that cable however you need to. All right, I will. I obviously, when you say however I need to, you don't mean by running over it with my lawnmower. So it is not a push mower, so I will have to turn my mower off every time that I get anywhere near where I'm going to have to move that blade. Safety features are cool. They're necessary, but boy, they're a pain in the ass sometimes, where every time I got to get off that mower, I got to disengage the blades, put in the choke, turn it off, get off, do whatever I got to do, get back on, start it up again, re-engage the blades, and keep on going. I'm just looking for shit to bitch about now, I guess, but whatever. So at some point, they will come and bury the cable. That's not a euphemism. They will put the cable underground through my yard. Not sure how much of the yard, the same yard that I am paying to try to make nicer, that they've already dug up once and will now dig up again. While I continue to spend the money that was supposed to be for my retirement. Oh, geez. What can you say? My house smells amazing. Well, you smell lumber, but it also smells like barbecue chicken. I trimmed up some breast fillets this morning real good. Put them in there about 6 hours ago. So yeah, they're smelling pretty damn good right about now. Jar of barbecue sauce. Some, just a couple, 2-3 drops of liquid smoke and some cherry soda. Sugar-free barbecue sauce. Sugar-free cherry soda. Don't tell them that. Mac and cheese. Green beans. And I won't probably have any of it. Unless I decide to eat my feelings tonight, in which case I probably will have some of it. But that mac and cheese always does my blood sugar in. And at this point, I'm just procrastinating because I really do need to go give my father a shower and shave. I've changed his pillowcases. I've laid out his clothes. I've got his new sheet and blanket ready for his chair. And I'm going to assume by now that he has gone to the bathroom today. I don't know what it is. I can listen to his farts. But I can't stand the thought of giving him a shower when I know he hasn't finished his business for the day. Otherwise, I would do it as soon as he eats breakfast. But I've gotten out in front of that more than once, and I'm not doing that again. Wait until he goes to the can. So I got to work in the morning. It's part of the reason I didn't mind getting up at 5:30 this morning, because I got up at 3:30 yesterday. I'm getting up at 3:30 again tomorrow. Hell, I slept in 2 hours today. I really need to make that the norm. I need to make 5:30 the norm. I can get so much done before he wakes up if I'm up at 5:30. And yeah, it sucks going to bed that early. And I didn't go to bed as early as I should have last night. Damn you, America's Got Talent. Why did you do that to me? I know they need to have a big finale show to announce the winner, but 2 hours to tell us who the winner is a little annoying. Oh well. I don't even know why I watch shows like that. They're such a waste. I need to watch sports. I will tell you this. I will give a ringing endorsement to Welcome to Wrexham. If you haven't watched it yet, or aren't watching it, I think they're just now getting in about halfway into the series on TV, on FX, but it's all on Hulu. Man, is it good. It's so good. I love English football. I love the culture. I love the life or death nature of it. And they will tell you, certain ones, most ardent supporters of a specific club will tell you, this isn't life or death. It's more important than that. It's good. Wrexham. Welcome to Wrexham. Check it out, please. Trust me. You don't have to be a football fan to appreciate the drama and the storylines. The goalkeeper who makes £40,000 a year as opposed to £300,000 per game at top flight clubs, goes home from training and games and is working on a renovation of his bathroom because his family's blue collar, and that's just what you do. Just so happens he also plays football, tries to get his club promoted. Or the lead singer of the band who writes tribute songs for the club and their players. And we get to watch him go to his last chemo treatment. And they ask him about his bucket list. And all he can say is to see Wrexham promoted. It's a culture. It's a sports culture that we in America have no idea. We don't have anything like it. You think you're an ardent supporter, a diehard fan of your club, team, school. But you get the idea those folks over there means more. Some of them, especially in the blue collar areas, man, that's all they got. Work and football. And the football can take their mind off of work and a blue collar life that isn't always great. When your club does badly, life kind of seems to go badly too. Priorities are different than ours, but the culture is too. I love it. Anyway, that's my recommendation. if you're looking for something to watch, check out Welcome to Wrexham. Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhaney. Rob McElhaney, I wouldn't have known who it was if you just said his name, but he's a recognizable face. He's in this show, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They bought this club in Wales. Not actually in England, but it is in the FA, the English football program. They bought this club that's floundered for a while, and they're trying to bring it back to life. Great story so far. I'm just going to assume it gets better. And I guess that's all. I probably won't be back on video today. This is probably it. And now that I look and see I've talked for 21 minutes, I'm pretty sure this is going to be it for today. Although I am anxious to see how long it takes this video to load. Anyway, I do appreciate you watching. I do appreciate your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And hopefully I'll bring you some good news tomorrow. And I won't bitch and complain so much. Although I am getting up at 3:30, so bitching and complaining may very well take place. Until then, see ya.